I'm Logan Wilkins, and today we are talking about the next character in my upcoming Danganronpa book. This video will be on Ryan Smith. Let's get into it. From an early age, Ryan was always different. He was always more of a wild card among his fellow orphans. He would do off the walls. He would always be bouncing off the walls with enthusiasm and energy, but everybody questioned, but nobody really understood him. Nobody besides his best friend Finn, who was always who was a British chap that was always down to help him in his antics. But what really confused people was when at the age of five, Ryan and Finn were taken from the orphanage into a secret testing facility where they were turned into super soldiers, or just for the Japanese government, becoming spies, a team of spies. As the two were basically unstoppable, the two never went to a mission unprepared. Ryan was always the weapons expert, while Finn was the tech expert. The two always were by each other's side too, unless they were splitting up to make it more efficient. But that was a rarity among the cases. A lot of Ryan's past is normally top secret, but has no problem disclosing it, so I will too. Who, who, who. Ryan was always curious, constantly wondering what all of it was about and why the government kept sending them on missions. And while Finn kept telling him not to worry about it, Ryan decided to dig his nose into into the government's secrets, breaking into a facility and running out with hundreds of documents containing the Japanese government secrets, leaving the country and basically abandoning it, or so it seemed. But when Ryan returned a year later, everybody suspected him. He'd return to the operatives, not really knowing that he was the one that stole all the info. Instead, later that day, when he returned, the entirety of the base that he used to operate at was destroyed and settled. Ryan started making hits on government bases and landmarks all over the country of Japan, and 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 somehow this actually got Hope Speak's attention and interest as in him as his killing spree went wild with government agents and everything. Hope's Peak just grew more desperate to get him as a member of their school. But Ryan kept declining it, thinking that saying that the ultimate they were trying to give him was too obvious, and he didn't want it in the first place, since he believed that what he was doing was for the better good. But his buddy Finn didn't think so. After he started getting thwarted time and time again, and Ryan started slowly losing the mental capacity to keep rejecting a school like Hope's Peak, thinking until he just decided to join, thinking that Hope's Peak could finally be the sanctuary from Finn, and that he needed. A place where he could just sit back, relax, and live a little away from his mission to destroy the Japanese government. And while he doesn't usually disclose why. With this one, he doesn't usually disclose why he wants to destroy the government, but he does. To Daiki, he does. Well, but if you're interested in the reason why, in the book, it looked like will learn about that. But I'm not gonna say it myself, because major spoiler for Ryan's character. But yeah, Ryan Smith joined Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate terrorist. Yes. Okay, so Ryan is a character that I am going to have a lot of fun writing for, because he's supposed to be this off the walls character despite looking serious. Yes, and yes, he's more goofy and carefree. Despite his killing spree and being a mass murderer. Uh, He's basically supposed to be the Oma and Nagato. Oh, he the villain for an Oma and Nagato. Oh, somebody who's more insane than the others essentially. And yeah, and I will admit the name Ryan Smith I came up with is out of my ass. Like, I didn't think of the name Ryan Smith in like a second. I thought of it in 2 seconds. It's just something I came up with for him, and um, and the whole concept of Ryan was actually because of the fact that I thought, what if we had a more dangerous character in Danganronpa? We've had serial killers in Danganronpa, even the straight up ultimate serial killer. But my thought process here was, what if we had a character who would be expected to be cold blooded, to be somebody would would just kill without hesitation, and somebody who would be believed to be the most dangerous motherfucker in the entire world, and make him this goofball of a character that is always willing to make people laugh and loves to make quotable lines, and also breaks the fourth wall every now and then. And Ryan Smith is truly probably my favorite character in this upcoming book, and I hope you all enjoy him just as much as I will. Well, so yeah, this is Ryan Smith with the Ultimate Terrorist. Yes. And yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know, you guys, what you think in the comments. I'm going to be probably releasing 2 more videos tonight and on 2 more characters, but for now, I'm Logan Wilkins, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.